MP's the name, and defense is his game. Go get him, MP.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month.
Nobody here can deny they aren't hoping to see history made, as MP has a chance to pass Karl Malone's scoring record. And welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Now Sacramento's starting five. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Lewis is out there with Sharp, and it's Gilmore in at the small forward position.
That's why Murray was a top 5 pick. Keegan's got a knack for making those difficult shots.
Here's MP, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And here now the Kings. Lewis passes to Sharp. Here's Gilmore. And here's Sharp. Here's the three. The shot will not fall. There's Lee with the three. Hits it. From three-point range, MP's got his second basket of the night.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
There's the three. Lewis misses. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the pick. And MP throws it down hard.
Woo! Did you guys see that? I can't believe MP brought that out in the game.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lewis passes to Sabonis. Now here's Sharp, covered by Lee, and he gets it to go.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice aggressive play by MP. When you attack, you put so much pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Lee.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lewis with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Sharp. A three-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Lee left side. And MP throws it down hard.
And don't sleep on the bounce from MP. He says, I got a little bit of that as well.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lowry against Lewis. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Here's Gilmore. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 4. Here's MP. And the layup falls. He's got 13.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lewis passes to Gilmore. For 3, Murray. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lewis outside. Pass to Murray. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 15-5 run.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lewis against Lowry. Murray left side. To the wing right side. Murray a screen on MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by Murray.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with this offense. They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
The Kings trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Keep pushing, fellas. Keep pushing.
Checking out the stats for MP. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 8 assists and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Lee. Floats one up. Rejected by Murray.
Nice anticipation for Murray. So good at getting position there to block the shot.
Cans it from downtown. And it's 8 points for Shaedon Sharp.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's MP. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Now, here's Sharp. Covered by MP. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. A three-pointer, no good.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Lee with the ball. Sabonis defending. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to MP. A beautiful reverse layup. Lee's got 25 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lewis passes to Murray. Sabonis kicks to Murray. Offline with his 3.
They keep calling his number. Oh, man, MP goes into his bags of tricks on that dribble move, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
The Kings trail by 17. Pass to Gilmore. Beyond the arc. Murray, good. Murray's got 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
MP against Sabonis. The drive by MP.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Short, that's good.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Stolen by Bayless. One-on-one fast break. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And Utah again with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the left wing. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Gilmore, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lowry. It's good on the putback.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The Kings trail by 20. Lewis with it. Lowry picks him up. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Jazz, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
To the middle. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
No problem.
Anthony taking his time here. And the pass to Powers. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game.
And the three-pointers just not falling for them early.
Now here's Lee. Defense right on him. Down low. Here's Sohan. And the layup's good off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Kings shooting 33% here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Lowry. MP outside. The shot comes out.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Powers now recovering. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He was
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From downtown, it's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
They've got Sexton, and it's MP in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
And, you know, he's not afraid to rely on others. MP calls for help, and the pick and roll sets him up nicely.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors was superb. He scored an incredible number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. And we hear so much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? Like, in your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons, but I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to be 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet.
Sabonis' screen on Lowry. Pass to Gilmore for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilmore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
Sacramento's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lee outside. And MP throws it down hard.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
Here's Sharp. 20 points for him over Lee. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
There's the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. He lobs it up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Get up, young fellas. Shaedon Sharpe playing way above the defenders.
Jazz have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Lee passes to Bayless, and stolen by Murray. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Lewis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
MP deciding where to go with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Gilmore. And here is Murray. Now Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Wiseman sets a screen for Lee. Inside. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by MP. Wiseman's got his first bucket of the night. Murray outside. Here's Simpson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, that really helps your offense to flow.
Lowry kicks to Lee. And Sexton has it in the corner. Wiseman sets a screen for MP. Second chance shot, and Wiseman with the lay-in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Simpson, covered by MP. Murray is screen on Lee. Here's Simpson, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Outside, Sexton. MP with the bounce pass. Lowry against Lewis. Intercepted. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Here's Simpson. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Lee left side. And MP throws it down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
To the left side wing. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. To the paint. Here's Simpson. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Lee. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The layup missed.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Murray against Lee. Here's Simpson. No good with the triple. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And so it's Utah, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Yeah, what do you think about the trade for D'Angelo? He's talented guard with the shoot-first mentality, but I like he's trying to get the others involved.
Certainly has that. Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Sacramento Kings. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court right now for the Kings, Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Sharp out there with Lewis, and it's Gilmore in at small forward. Sharp, that's good.
Nice job to stay on balance on the catch and shoot jumper. When Sharp's in rhythm, he's dangerous.
Here's Lee, and MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Lowry against Lewis. Passes to Sabonis. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharp. Bayless grabs the board. Bayless has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Lewis. Bayless grabs the board. Bayless has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. Lee's got 47 points.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Lewis passes to Gilmore. Now, here's Sharp. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's one for their first 4.
And yep, another basket.
And that is a historic bucket. He's now tied for 3rd all-time in career points.
He doesn't take a night off. The effort it takes to get this far is enormous.
And just like with Kareem and LeBron ahead of him, there's no way to defend him. He'll find a way to beat you.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And good! There's another.
And that gets him to a point that only the greatest of the great have reached. 3rd all-time in scoring.
He's been a problem that no defense has been able to solve.
It's hard to measure the impact he's had on the game of basketball. He's been so important to the NBA over the course of his career.
Now, here's Sharp, covered by Lee. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Lee, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here's Bayless. No problem on the jumper in close. Bayless has got 10.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Sabonis sets the pick for Lewis. There's the drive. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Lowry against Lewis. Sabonis, the pass to Sharp. Here's Murray. And there's the pass to Sharp. From 17 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Sharp's got 30 points.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What vision from MP.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Now, here's Sharp. 30 points in the game. And the rejection by MP. Out to the right wing. Bayless from long range bangs home the trifecta. He's got 15. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
There's a screen by Murray. Launches it from deep. And it's Sharp missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Sharp. Shot to stop the run. He can't get it to go.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lewis against Lowry. Taken away. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. Pass to Sharp. The rebound by the Jazz. Bayless has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Lee, and he lays it straight in. Lee's got 59 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lewis outside. Passes it to Sharp. Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Lewis with it. Lowry picks him up. Lewis outside. Out to the right wing. Screen by Sabonis. Sharp. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here's Utah. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Sabonis finds Murray. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Sharp. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Utah has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. The drive by Lee. And MP throws it down hard.
Can't leave cracks in the defense with MP around. He drives right to a shot.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lewis. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. MP outside. Puts up a deep 3. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Left side, Sabonis. Another 3 for Sacramento.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
It's good. And for the Kings, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. From 13, a putback, and it's Lowry with the rebound. The Jazz shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Here's Lee, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Anthony, pass to Simpson. Over MP. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Utah, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blow-up. And with the fourth quarter he's checked in for Utah. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Keegan Murray comes in for Randall. And Lewis subbed in for Cole Anthony. Trey Jones out there with Lee. Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Sexton. And it's Jeffries in at the power forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Sexton, the pass to MP. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the middle. Murray down low. Jeffries there. Not going to go that time. MP outside. And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Simpson. Wiseman with the rebound.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Sacramento's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Lewis passes to Sabonis. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Kings shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Simpson. Lewis, right side. 5 on the clock. Over Jones. Good work defensively by Jones.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And he's a really smart player in transition. MP gets to the right spots and always seems to make the right play.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Finding the most open guy. Good vision from Trey Jones out there.
Sabonis at the elbow. Dishes it to Murray. From outside the arc, traps in the tray. Sharp's got 49 points in the game.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
MP outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
No good on the second free throw. Utah is shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Lee outside. There's the lob to the hoop, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Good job getting others involved. MP with a well-placed pass.
Sacramento's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Out to the wing. Here's Gilmore. Connects from three-point range.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Passes it to Lee. Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Lewis passes to Sharp. Back to Lewis. It's stolen by Jones. MP dishes to Wiseman. Sabonis with the steal. Fires from 14 and got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Jazz shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And tonight, he sends it right off the glass. MP against Lewis. And it's Lee penetrating. And MP throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Lewis passes to Sabonis. Here's Sharp, defended by Sexton. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Driving in. They get it back. Wiseman, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Ant.